Hello and welcome to another Scene World video. We're looking at another of the mini consoles in my collection, and this time it's the PlayStation Classic with 20 games included. This was a Christmas present from my wife, so a big thank you to her. So we look around the box here, you can see all the familiar logos and what's included: the console, 2 controllers and a couple of cables. Now, I have actually unboxed this once, but I haven't had time to play it. So we'll look at the back and the list of games. So it's 20 titles, and there are a lot of people who are disappointed with the selection, but then that's down to licensing issues and region differences and this sort of thing. And again, regional, the PAL console obviously plays PAL games at 50 Hz. But there is an interesting selection, and it gives a good flavour of the classic PlayStation. The PlayStation, of course, emerged from the idea that Sony would develop a CD console to add on to the Super Nintendo, and when that fell apart and Nintendo went with Philips, Sony went ahead and created the PlayStation. So the games included are Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy VII, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Qube, which is an interesting choice. It's a puzzle game, not particularly well known in the West. Jumping Flash, the 3D platformer, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, great little puzzle platform game with very cute graphics. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, the first of that series, Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations Personae, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and the RPG Wild Arms. So enjoy 20 of the best games from the PlayStation console, preloaded and ready to play. So let's get inside. Got the classic PlayStation logo on the box here. And when you open it up, you've got the instruction booklet underneath in multiple languages, quick brief on what bits do, and then you open up the box again. And here is the console itself. Lift the top here. And you get an HDMI cable and a USB charging cable. And then you get 2 controllers. Now these are the original PlayStation controllers. There's no analog, there's no rumble feature. USB connection on the end, and of course, as people now know, the different symbols stand for different things. It led to some interesting advertising, and the advertising was one of the key features of the PlayStation that helped popularise it. The marketing towards young people, club culture. So let's get the console itself out of the box here so we can get a closer look. It really is a mini PlayStation. As you can see, power, eject, the top doesn't work, reset. You've got 2 controller ports on the front, memory cards slots don't do anything. On the back you've got your HDMI and your charging port. I'm not sure what this cover does. I think it's just a pretend cover like the originals had. So that's the console. And I'll capture some gameplay footage and talk through using the console to finish this video. So here we have the PlayStation Classic all set up, and as you can see we start off with a language menu. Press OK, console button guide, quit the game, turn the console on off, and then use the eject button to change discs during gameplay. Epilepsy warning. And so now we load up to the menu, and if we push triangle we go into that guide again, and we go down into settings, guides, memory card, and a resume point. So you can say the current state is a resume point during gameplay. I'll have a look in the settings. It's important health and safety, screensaver, language, power saving settings, defaults, initialize the console, and legal notice. So we have Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy VII, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Qube, known as Kuroshi overseas, Platformer Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations Persona, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and Wild Arms. So we'll go and look at one of the more unusual games on the disc, which is Intelligent Qube. We'll go into play, and we'll start up with the classic PlayStation startup sound. And here comes introduction logo, the controller based on the original PlayStation controller before DualShock. Intelligent Qube with a Q. Can't skip through that sequence. Just noticed as well my HDMI cable's curled up at the edge there, but that's not really a problem. So now loading. So I have a look at options, control, game mode, or anything like that. Okay, we'll just skip out of that and try one player. So say this was an interesting choice to add to it. It's not a game many people will be aware of. And as you see, you get so I'm struggling here to play. I'll try that again and then we'll go back to the menu. 200 points somehow.
First stage.
Okay, I'm not having much fun with that, so we'll reset back to the main menu. And here you can see it's saved a resume point for that game. Jumping Flash, Mr. Driller's good fun. Let's try one I do remember playing back then, Destruction Derby. So you can see quite a broad selection of games across genres, racing games and that sort of thing. Just brightened it up a bit so you can see more of the screen. As I say, I did play Destruction Derby back then. It's quite appealing. Destroying things. Skip the intro, I can on this one. There's been criticism because the game features the PAL versions, but those were the versions I was used to playing, so it's not something that affects me particularly. As you play on one console or twin. Difficulty level, the track. And change the race mode here. Just practice it. Destruction Derby. The aim being to destroy your opponent and not get wrecked yourself. Well, I'm doing a good job at avoiding everyone. I see you're taking some damage to that front left corner there. And broken radiator. Oh, that's making things tricky now. smoke a bit. So looks like we're now going to reverse mode. And my race is over, 26 points. So that's good fun when you can pick up and play. Let's go back to the main menu again. You see it's saved there, the original Grand Theft Auto game I did play. I've not played Jumping Flash before, so let's have a quick look at that. An early example of a 3D platformer on the PlayStation. In fact, there was a series of free games in the end. I see. Sony Computer Entertainment Europe, because this is the PAL version.
Threatening the safety of peaceful worlds, an evil side.
Skip the menu. Game start, time to upload, save, and the options menu. Move control reverse. X is jump and square is shoot. Circle for special option. Leave the movies on. And let's start the game. So it's not a great games list. There are several that I think should have been included. Games like Tony Hawk's Skateboarding and similar would have been great to see on there. Obviously something big like Tomb Raider would have also made a big impact. But as I say, quite a diverse range of games, some interesting ones there to try out.
Ready to go?
And here we go. Frog. So we're heading towards the exit here. Shooting enemies as we go. Collect these jet pods shown on the scanner. Interesting on that block. Not directly at the moment. see you can boost when you get airborne. It's actually a double jump in order to go up to that platform there. So now we've got rockets. So we've got to find another jet pod somewhere. I'm not seeing it on the slide.
Yeah.
There's the last. Oh, managed to jump on something there. Cherry bomb. So this is where the analog stick really helps. It's pretty tricky to judge distances. Some more rockets there. There's the fourth. Where's Dick's gone? The walking tree. Okay.
All right.
Stage clear. So what we'll do is we'll hit reset, and that saves a resume point, and there's your built-in memory card, which you use like you do on a real console. So that's a quick look at the PlayStation Classic from Sony, their mini console, and while I do like it, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to look at some of the mods and changes you can add to it to either add more games or to add more ways of emulating. There's a lot of PlayStation games I never got the chance to check out. There's a lot of expensive PlayStation games out there I'll never get the chance to play, so that seems like a good way of checking them out on PlayStation hardware. So thanks for watching this video. Like, share, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another